My dear friends, welcome to Rajashekhar classes on applied data science with Python. This is lecture number 48. In this lecture, I will continue my discussion on Matplotlib. Matplotlib is one of the important plotting library for the Python programming language, and its numerical extension is NumPy. It is an effective open source alternative for MATLAB. It is designed by inspiring the tools available in MATLAB. To get Matplotlib up and running in our environment, we need to import it. It is common practice to import Matplotlib under alias PLT. I can say we are renaming matplotlib.pyplot as PLT. Now, we will try to understand how to plot basic graphs. Otherwise, let me say like this. Basic plot is just the plot of several pairs of x and y coordinates. Given number of points, each with coordinates x and y, and how do we plot them? To get the basic plot, we create two arrays x and y. But in this example, we have only one set of points. What it says? 2, 4, 6, 8. But to draw a plot, I need x coordinate as well as y coordinate. By default, this will be treated as y coordinate. Then what about my x coordinate? In that case, by default, it will be assigned indexes from 0, means 2 is associated with 0, 4 is associated with 1, 6 is 2, and 8 is 3. It start indexing from 0. What does it mean? Let me say like this. This is x, this is y. What are the points? Y, 2, 4, 6, 8. By default, if you are not providing x elements, it will be treated as 0, 1, 2, 3. What is my points? 0, 2, 1, 4, 2, 6, 3, 8. Just see. This is 0, this is 2. This is 0, 2, 1, 4. This is my 1, 4, 2, 6. This is my 2, 6, 3, 8. This is my 3, 8. PLT dot X label indices. What is X label means? This is my X label. Just see. This is X label indices. PLT dot Y label numbers. This is numbers. PLT dot title, my first title. This is title, isn't it? PLT dot show means this particular object will get displayed. Let me continue my discussion. Here, just compare this example with the previous example, or this program with previous program. Here we have two lists. First list consists of x coordinates, means this is x coordinates, and second list consists of y coordinates. This I can say y coordinates. Therefore, how can I write? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. This is my x. What about my y? 1, 8, 27, 64, isn't it? That 125. This is 1 point, 1, 1, 2, 8, 3, 27, 4, 64, 5, 125. These are the points. Just its x label I already discussed. What is y label? I already discussed. My plot on cubes. This is title. Just see, you can see that, isn't it? Just see how will it be? It is simple and straightforward. X label. This is my x label. This is y label. This is my title. Here we are keeping one more. I will discuss about this grid. Time being, just I already explained these points. What are the points? 1 comma 1. Just see, this is 1 comma 1. 2 comma 8. Where is my 2? This is 2 comma 8, isn't it? Next 2 comma 8. Next 3 comma 27. Just see, this is 3 comma 27. What is the use? What is the use of this grid? Just see, it is creating grid. It is just like graph paper. You can easily identify points with the help of this PLT.grid. Grid helps you to read the points much more easily, isn't it? Easily you can identify points. This one is simple. Anybody can understand, isn't it? Let me proceed further. Here, what's happening? Import numpy as np. This we know what's the meaning of this statement. Anybody can understand this statement. Import pandas as pd. We have spent lot of time on pandas and numpy. Import matplotlib.pyplot as plt. Plt is alias or rename for matplotlib.pyplot. Here, what's happening here? If you observe this np.lin space, this also I discussed in my previous lectures. What does it mean here? What is x? X is having 10 numbers spread between 5 and 100. Means, what does it mean? It will generate 10 numbers in between 5 and 100. In similar manner, y, it will generate, this lin space will generate 10 numbers from 10 to 100. Means x is having 10 numbers as well as y is also having 10 numbers. Even if you want, you can print x, print y. In order to plot a graph, their lengths must be same. Therefore, x length is 10. Even y length is also 10. You can see that numbers. Just see the numbers. If you want, you can count. Let me erase this first. Yes. Now, let me check how many numbers. First number, second number, third number, fourth, fifth, 6th, 7th, 8th, 9th, 10th. Isn't it? From 5 to 100. This is 5 to 100. There are 10 numbers. In similar manner, 10 to 1000. Just see 10 to 1000. How many numbers? There must be 10 numbers. First, second, third, fourth, fifth, sixth, 7th, 8th, 9th, 10. Therefore, x is having 10 numbers. Even y is having 10 numbers. Now you are plotting that graph. What will you get? This particular, I need not explain. Once if you know pair of points, you know how to draw this. This I already discussed. It's simple and straightforward. Just this graph can be drawn. Now, let me proceed. X lim means x limit. Y lim means y limit. X lim, you will take x minimum and x maximum. Min max, minimum maximum means range. And y range, y min, y max. How will it be? We will try to understand with simple program. This is one simple program. I think this program is self-explanatory. I have data 1, means I have list of elements. Data 2, even I have one more list of elements. Just add labels. Meaning of this one, plt.title. You know the meaning of that plt.title. This I already discussed, isn't it? Therefore, plt.title means interactive plots. You will get this title. plt.x label, x-axis. This is x label. plt.y label. This is y-axis. Set the limit for each axis. Yes, that's the use of x-lim and y-lim. How is limiting? 11 to 17 x-lim. This is 11 to 17. What about y-limits? Minimum is 9. Maximum is 16. Just see, minimum is 9. Maximum is 16. Just I am plotting plt.plot data 1. Data 1 is list 1. Data is list 2. We know how to plot for given two list. It forms pair of numbers. Means 11 comma 15.5, 1.12 comma 12.5, 13 comma. In that manner, it will plot the points. Just if you want to know, just if you are interested, just if you remove, which one? If you remove and plot the same graph, if you remove this plt.xlim, plt.ylim, you will get this graph. Just compare this points on x-axis with this one. Compare points on y-axis. Here points means just compare these two things. You can realize the difference between keeping x-lim and y-lim without keeping. If you keep x-lim and y-lim, you will get this output. If you don't keep, you will get this one. Anyway, you need not worry about it. Just understand this one. If you are able to understand this, this is enough. Why? Because it's a minimum is 11, maximum is 17. That's what it says. Here minimum is 9, maximum is 16. Nothing more than that. You not get confused. It's simple and straightforward. Yes. Now, I already discussed what is PLT dot grid also I discussed. Just see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. This is list 1, 1, 4, 9, 16, 25. This is list 2. Here I am keeping one more arguments. List 1, list 2. Means what are the points? 1, 1, 2, 4, 3, 9, 4, 16, 5, 25. It's something like that, isn't it? Now, PLT dot grid, you know what is PLT dot grid? B means what? B means blue. That's what it says. Just see. B means what? It's blue. Just this is blue color. Blue color. O means it will keep this type of symbols in the graph. Just if you, I am keeping one more extra arguments. List 1, list 2. This will be helpful for identifying points. After identifying points, blue color, O shape you will keep. That's what it says. Grid means, you know, PLT dot grid means you will get this sort of things. You know what is PLT dot show means? That particular object will be shown, isn't it? Now again it is simple and straightforward. This I discussed this in NumPy. NP dot arrange means it will generate points. Let me write it. It's simple. 0 point, comma 5 point. 0 comma 5 point means it starts with 0 and it keeps on ending. This is start. This is stop, this is step size. It will not take 5. Why? Isn't it? Stop, we used to say stop minus point. I can say like this. It is start, stop minus step size and step size. 0, 0 0.2, 0 0.4. I must keep on adding 0.2. I need not spend time. I already discussed this many times. It will not take 5. Therefore, it is taking till 4.8. Isn't it? That's what it says. Print x means I am printing all these points. It's nothing more than that. Just see x cube. What are my x values? 0, 0, comma 0 cube. Means 0, comma 0. 0 0.2, comma its cube. These are the points. Now, here what am I doing here? I am plotting x, comma x cube. B means, I already discussed, B means blue. Just 2 hyphen. Just see, this is 2 hyphen symbols I am getting. This is the graph. Now, I am giving label for this particular plot. What is which label I am giving? Label power 3, exponent 3 symbol I am giving. Just see, this is the label. This is the label, isn't it? Yes. Now, x power 3.2 RS. R means what? Red color. S means what? Square. This is red square, isn't it? Red square. R means red. S means square. I am giving label 3.2. Just see, this is label 3.2. And G, exponent symbol. G means it is something like triangle, isn't it? Just see, this is, you will get a you will get a triangle, isn't it? You will get a triangle. This one. That's what it says. 3.5. Here, grid. I already explained what is grid. This is the grid. It will generate this type of grid, isn't it? Now, PLT dot legend. Yes, this is very useful legend. It is useful for readability of the graph. I can say your graph or your plot will be extremely readable with the help of this legend. Just see, where is this PLT dot grid? I already discussed. PLT dot, let me erase this one just a minute. This is PLT dot legend. This is PLT legend. This is legend. This is legend. Legend is useful to keep labels of different plots. If you keep different plots at a time simultaneously, to differentiate it, I am giving labels for each plot. All labels I can keep in a legend. This I can say it's a legend. Anyway, we will try to understand all these things with the help of our dearest friend Jupyter Notebook. Let me go to Jupyter Notebook and we will try to execute. It is simple and straightforward. Just see this one. I already discussed this one. Import my plot. Here you are providing only one list of elements. In that case, x will be treated as 0, 1, 2, 3. And in that case, which type of plot you will get? This plot I already discussed. Here, what I am doing? Here I am providing two lists. This is x. This is y. This is x label, y label, title. This also I discussed. You will get this sort of graph, isn't it? Here what's happening? 5, 100, in between 5 and 100, I am generating 10 points. In between 10, 1000, we are generating 10 points and we are trying to plot a graph, isn't it? It's not more than that. PLT dot plot x comma y means what? It will plot. It's just I'm printing x. Just see x values. It starts at 5, ends at 100. How many points including these 2 points? Including 5 and 100, there will be 10 points. Just count these. There are 10 points here. In similar manner, I am generating 10 more points in between 10 and 1000. Just see, in between 10 and 1000, I am generating 10 more points. PLT dot plot x comma y. This is the plot for those points, isn't it? This is also simple. Data 1, data 2. I am keeping two lists and I am plotting this list 1 and list 2. It is simple. Just here I am adding x limit and y limit. X minimum value is 11, maximum value is 17, y minimum value is 9, maximum value is 16. Just see, y minimum value, x will 11 to 17. This I have shown. Y minimum value is 9, maximum value is 16. Now what's happening here? Here I am adding grid. Just see grid. PLT dot, this is x coordinate, this first list is x coordinate, second list is y coordinate, B means blue, O means it keeps the circle type of symbols, grid you are getting grid, PLT dot show, isn't it? This also we discussed, it is simple. How will it be? Just see, we are calculating what it is. 0.5 point with 0.2 means arrange means it starts at 0 and it ends 4.8. Why? Because it cannot take 5. Therefore, you are getting numbers from 0 to 4.8. This is x cube. We are keeping x cube and x power 3.2, x power 3.5. We are keeping a legend here. Just see, this one is legend. We are labeling. If you want to keep multiple, I can say you are keeping multiple plots in single graph. In that case, we need legend. This is known as legend. Just go through this lecture. Certainly, you can understand. If you have any difficulty, just keep a comment so that I will discuss. Thank you very much.